Hey y'all, so come spend the day with us here and welcome back to the Barrios Project. Here you can see us on our way to the shoe convention, and you'll see and enjoy a little bit more of that later in the video. So we had to make this quick pit stop at the gas station, and I'm showing you a little bit of the inventory, and I'm mindlessly scrolling like we do, and I see my girl Tab, and I absolutely love her and her family and what she stands for. All right, so here we are. We have arrived at a location, and we're going back to the car because we didn't find anything we wanted. All right, so now we're on our way to go and get something to eat, and we stopped at this place that someone recommended, the Black Rooster. And here we are going inside and look at the decor, and that's a cute mural, and there's Hubs. Here's a little glimpse of the menu, and we went ahead and ordered. And I will say this, we can show you what we got. We got a margarita. Well, I got a margarita just to try it, and then we got a few different tacos. There was a chicken tinga one, there was a steak one, and then a shrimp and chorizo one. And I will tell you this food was absolutely disgusting. It was not up to par. Worst recommendation, and I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys know that. Yeah, we did not enjoy the food. It was disgusting. So of course, it was supposed to be a light bite before we went to the convention, and we were thoroughly disappointed. So we left there, hauled butt, went to Chicken Guy for the first time, and we went ahead and ordered, and we are super excited to enjoy it because we love Guy Fieri, and we wanted to get taken to Flavor Town. So we went up, and George was already annoyed because, you know, of course the food was nasty at the last place, but we were able to redeem ourselves. And then we came here and we saw that they sold shakes, but we didn't have enough time to be drinking shakes before we got to the convention, which was like a minute or two down the road. So I went ahead and ordered the 3 tenders basket with a Coke, and we ordered the sweet and sour sauce and the garlic parmesan sauce for dipping. So yeah, so here's a glimpse of what everything looked like. Everything was super fresh, and I actually burnt myself trying to try everything out, but I would definitely go back, and next time we'll try other things on the menu, and also we'll probably dine in because eating food on the go is not the move. Flavor Town. Alrighty, we officially have made it to the convention, and George is assembling his cart. As you can tell, this is our first time coming as vendors. We've purchased before, we've come to the convention as buyers. George is a modern day sneakerhead, so I just come along to support and help with anything that needs to be helped with. And so stay tuned to see what we do next. It's so crazy because I'm looking at all of these sneakers, and I realize that this does not even put a dent into his collection. These are just like overflow shoes that he is no longer attached to. And stay tuned to see him in his main light. First time being a vendor. This particular event is held at the Orlando Science Center, and it is called the Simply Clean Expo. And this is not our first time here. So George is super excited. He's familiar with all the ins and the outs of the sneaker world. And this is us scanning our tickets. And then now we are able to go over to the vendor side to go ahead and pay for our cart. And then next we get our wristbands, and then they give us 2 free raffle tickets each with our admission, and we are ready to go. Since the convention is up on a higher floor, we got to get on the elevator, and once we are up there, then we can go ahead and get started. That we've arrived, we got to get our quick photo op over where the Simply Clean Expo banner is. And there is the raffle table. Now we've entered the main gallery, and I love all of the fossils and the dinosaurs, and I get so excited to come just to see all of the nice stuff that they have. Here's George making his first appearance, getting his first offer. So I'm just gonna go and venture off and let him do what he does best and see what else they have going on throughout the convention. They have 2 different sides, and then they also have the main entrance, so you'll see that later on in the video. And these are some of the sneakers that he is selling today, and we'll see the rest later. George truly is a natural. We literally walked into the door, and not even a few seconds later, another vendor that we usually actually purchase from was our first customer, and he went and already bought the first 3 pairs of shoes. So as you can tell, I guess my man's shoe collection is actually an investment, because he definitely turned it around. I always talk a bunch of crap about him buying shoes, but you know what? This day is the day that I learned that I guess for men, shoes do have a lot of value. So, and he's a natural at it. So I am very, very proud of him, and he thoroughly enjoyed being a vendor. Is it too late to take back what I had just said? Because not even a few seconds later, here comes my man's buying a pair of shoes. Somebody please come get him. But later on, it ended up being a good investment anyways, because he flipped it and reversed it. So stay tuned to watch the rest of the video. I will say this, my man's negotiation skills are fire. He absolutely knows the value of everything that he is purchasing and everything that he is selling. So that makes it a good selling point and purchasing point when you know about the product and how it'll serve you. So I appreciate that. The thing I do love the most about supporting my husband at these conventions is that they do go all out. They do have like a full bar, they have a DJ, they have raffles where you can win like the most amazing prizes. And I love to see all of these creative vendors, because it's not just sneakers. They also have like vintage tees, they have those rugs and stuff like that. So it's really interesting to see people showcase their talents and all of the products that they sell. And And here's George in his creative space. I always let him have his room and do what he does best. I'm just here to support, record, enjoy, soak it all in. He has made his second sale of the day, and everything is going so smoothly. I really have a newfound appreciation for these vendors and for what it is that they do and the whole shoe game in general. As previously stated, George is a natural. This is his third sale and he is just killing it. I know he definitely enjoyed doing this, especially because this is like his world and I'm just living in it. See, this is an example of something that they were raffling off, and can you just stop and admire these sneakers? Like, they are absolutely gorgeous, and whoever wins them is so lucky. They have a lot of exclusive things that I haven't really seen before, like online or, you know, other people wearing. So I assume that that's another reason why a lot of these people come to these sneaker conventions and stuff like that. Look, they even had these sneakers. Look how wild those are. They are so cool. And then here comes George's fourth sale. Like I said, George is a natural. He knows what to do. He knows how to market his product and he knows his potential buyers. So kudos to that. Not them hauling off a PS5 after I fought tooth and nail to get mines. Anyways, we hit up the bar and they had a full bar, but not necessarily top shelf or the selections that I necessarily like. So I ended up getting a glass of Moscato and keeping it classy. And then George ended up getting a Yingling and we enjoyed. So these are the main vendors here in the front area near the bar, and there are other vendors set out around here in this area as well. Now here you see George buying some air fresheners and some little knickknacks from this vendor, and they sell the cutest little keychains and they have really, really nice things. And then George ended up running into this guy. I'm not sure who he is, but he's famous and has a YouTube. So then they have all of these exclusive shoes. These are different vendors around the area. They have really nice paintings, murals, rugs, and I thoroughly enjoyed. And then here comes George making his fifth sale of the night. So super exciting. And then we were just kind of walking around, admiring everything that's going on, watching this guy film a segment on his YouTube. And then we sped off to Chipotle before they closed so that we can have our dinner. And of course, they were very scarce with whatever they had left because it was late night, and we understand that. So we ended up getting ourselves our bowls, and then we paid, of course. And after that, we were on our merry way and we secured the bag. And that concludes this vlog. Thank you for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe.